My brother married my fiancée after lying that I cheated. Mom said, she was never meant for you anyway. I disappeared without a word. Years later I pulled up to the family reunion in a 200k car. While they showed up late. Because their old junker broke down 2 blocks away. My name's Ryan. I'm 29 now. But the story I'm about to share started nearly 7 years ago. Back when I was a 22-year-old college graduate, fresh into my first real job, completely oblivious to just how twisted my own family could be. I grew up in a small suburban town, the kind where everyone knew everyone and reputation stuck like gum on the bottom of your shoe. My brother, Drew, 2 years older, was the Golden Child varsity athlete, class president, the one my mom proudly introduced as my perfect son. I was the quiet one, the smart one, if we're being generous. But in our household, brains never won over charm. My parents, or more specifically, my mom, always favored Drew. If I got an A, Drew's C+ was still celebrated because, who's under so much pressure with sports? If I got a job offer, she'd ask if it paid more than Drew's. Spoiler, it didn't. And even if it did, she'd just change the subject. My dad, he was a neutral ghost in the background, rarely standing up to mom and never getting involved in her family decisions. And those decisions usually meant Drew got what he wanted, when he wanted it. I met Emily at a coffee shop downtown. She was smart, kind, and had this way of listening that made you feel like the only person in the room. We started dating during my senior year of college, and even as I graduated and moved into the whirlwind of corporate life, we stuck together. We weren't flashy, no Instagram couple nonsense. But we were solid. At least, I thought we were. My family never fully warmed up to her. My mom would constantly make little remarks like, she's cute, but not really your level. My brother. He was civil but cold. At the time, I thought it was just the usual territorial sibling thing. Now I know better. The first real crack happened at my graduation dinner. It was supposed to be my celebration, but somehow Drew ended up giving a toast that sounded more like a resume reading of his own accomplishments. It's amazing seeing my little brother graduate. I remember when he couldn't even throw a football. He joked, making the whole table laugh, except Emily, who gave me a sympathetic glance. I brushed it off. Drew had always needed the spotlight. I was used to dimming my own so he could shine. Looking back, that dinner was a warning shot. A few months later, Emily and I moved in together. It was a modest apartment in the city. Nothing special, but we made it ours. I'd started ring shopping, quietly, slowly. I wanted it to be perfect. I hadn't told anyone yet, not even my best friend, because I knew how fast news traveled in our circles. But one night, as we were packing up to visit my parents for the weekend, Emily said something strange. "Do you think your mom actually likes me?" she asked, folding a sweater. I laughed, half-heartedly. "She's just blunt. She takes time to warm up." Emily didn't laugh. She just looked down at the sweater. "It's not just her. Drew gives me this weird vibe. Like he stares sometimes when you're not looking. Or he'll ask me strange questions. Last week he texted me asking what kind of wine I liked. Randomly. My stomach twisted. She shrugged. It was probably nothing.